Our search for meatloaf paradise heads next to the Red Rocks of Moab, Utah. Here in these uncommon surroundings, we sample a loaf of meat made from an entirely different beast. Move over, beef. At Buck's Grill House, it's all about the bison, and that's no bull.
Oh, it's so tasty. It just tastes good.
I'm a big buffalo fan. I mean, it's very tasty. It's got lots of flavor.
You don't have these sauces that overwhelm an otherwise blasé meat. It's the meat itself which has taste.
This restaurant on the range features cowboy cuisine with a gourmet twist, ranging from duck tamales to rabbit quesadillas. But it's their buffalo meatloaf that keeps the tourists and the locals answering the dinner bell.
I wanted to have dishes on there that people were familiar with. Everyone knows meatloaf, but I wanted to do it in a different way, to put a twist on it. I decided, why not try it with buffalo?
Tim is taking the lessons that he learned from his mother about food being about comfort, about it being what hits you in the heart. And that's where his food gets you.
Inspired by his mother's home cooking and the stunning sandstone landscapes of his hometown, Moab native Tim Buckingham whipped up his first buffaloaf more than 15 years ago. Using native and homegrown ingredients, an original spice blend, and Buck's house-made barbecue sauce, Tim's meatloaf masterpiece is a unique combination of American and Southwestern classics.
So to assemble our buffalo meatloaf, we have diced onion, diced carrot, and diced red pepper. We add our 2.5 pounds of ground buffalo, half pound of ground pork, 2 cups of toasted breadcrumbs, 1 cup of barbecue sauce, 2 fresh eggs. Don't be afraid to get your hands mushy.
After a few taps on the counter to get out the air pockets, the loaf goes into a 325-degree oven for an hour and a half. Sliced 2 heartfelt inches at a time and grilled to a crisp, the robust flavors satisfy the heartiest appetites.
It's served with fresh mashed potatoes, skin on, and a fresh vegetable medley. And to top it off, house-made onion gravy. Lots of gravy. Buffalo meatloaf at Buck's Grill House.
The texture is wonderful, and it's smooth, and it's the most wonderful buffalo in Moab.
And while buffalo may never have actually roamed here, herds of them are devoured daily at Buck's. Patrons at the Grill House consume over 1,000 pounds of fresh buffalo meat every year.
It's rich without being heavy. It's got a really nice texture, nice flavor. It's probably the best meatloaf I've ever had.
It just tastes really yummy. It's not fatty, it's got veggies, just really delicious.
The texture to it is really, really tender. It's very good. I make my meatloaf all the time at home, but it's never tasted this good.
It's really good. It's called comfort food for a reason, because it's delicious.
When it's time to retreat from a day of sightseeing, Buck's Grill House can restore the weary traveler. Serving original recipes, Chef Tim Buckingham prepares traditional foods in unexpected ways.
You really could just flip through the menu and just point to any page and any item, and whatever you get is going to be high quality. It's going to be warm when it comes, it's going to be beautifully presented, and it's going to be savory and delicious.
From ceviche to tacos to leg of lamb and the cowboy pork chop, Buck's homemade regional cuisine is a welcome bite. Tim has truly transformed this 50-year-old log cabin into a buffalo meatloaf lover's oasis.
It's just very laid back, easy, casual, Southwest.
There's so much history here, in terms of geology. And you feel that when you come in. They do a good job of keeping the ambiance similar to the natural environment.
There's atmosphere, that's for sure. This is a good cowboy restaurant. You feel the scenery.
Just like Moab's a little unique, Buck's gives these regular Southwest meals a little unique flair.
You're eating a great dish in this great atmosphere. You're in paradise.